Waging war on corruption.
All right, you are go.
It's Alex Jones, coming to you live from the front lines of the info war.
We are back live. Two extremely informative guests coming up. I'm going to continue with the news, getting into the economy, open world government, retina scanners going in under Homeland Security control, the Republicans set to take the House and probably the Senate, and what does that really mean? Rand Paul warning the public that don't think we're out of the woods just because the Republicans are about to get into power. There's a battle for the heart and soul of this country going on. But before I go any further, this radio show and the powerful effect it's having globally is thanks to you, the listeners of this broadcast. It's thanks to you getting the word out, telling people about the show, whether it's on a local AM or FM station, the internet at Infowars.com, the free podcast, the free iPhone app at Infowars.com. We are reaching more and more people because so much of what we talked about in decades past is now unfolded in triplicate. But we need to accelerate this platform to reach more people, and we need to expand our operation. That's why we have a donate button at the bottom of Infowars.com if you want to just straight up donate to us. We're trying to finish the new studio, trying to get all the equipment, trying to get the furniture, the material, the computers, the personnel. And right now we're kind of stalled out on that because the economy's so bad and our listenership's tripled, but the capital stayed the same or gone down. We need your support. And I want to thank all of you that have supported us by buying the books, the DVDs, the T-shirts, the ball caps. All of the materials we sell are about getting information out to people and waking up others. So you support this radio/news website platform and our future films, but you also then get tools that will really wake up your friends, family, neighbors in your community. You can air the films on Access TV, make copies of them, give them to everyone you know. And not only do we have the films that I've produced, 25 plus, and directed, but all the other films that I carry that I think are the most informative. They're all available at Infowars.com. That's another way to support this operation. So please remember that on a daily basis when you tune in, because we couldn't have done this without you, but now we need to go to the next level. And that's why we're offering incredible specials, like get the Obama deception that shatters the left-right paradigm, that exposes the globalist takeover, the two-party system, that predicted that Obama would crash and burn politically, and that a new puppet would be brought forward, that he'd be a one-term president. When I released this film, he had an 80% approval rating a month and a half after he was in office. This film is even more powerful now, a year and a half later, because people see it and go, how did this guy know all this? Such an important film, key to understand the true architecture of the New World Order. 1995... expanded extras, highest quality DVD, and get Jesse Ventura's American Conspiracies, covering, 13 or 14 different key subjects, very well written, very well documented, hardcover, $24.95 book, free with the Obama deception, available at Infowars.com or by calling toll-free 888-253-3139, 888-253-3139. 3139, or write to me at P.O. Box 19549, Austin, Texas 78760. Now, we have another special until these sell out, which will be very soon. 3 copies of the book for $9.95 a piece, $29.95. 3 copies of American Conspiracies, a great Christmas gift, a great book, very well documented, incredible read, New York Times bestseller. And it's a great gift. You can knock out your Christmas shopping right now and just have this stuff. 3 books, $29.95, or get Obama Deception and the book for $19.95. So that is available right now at Infowars.com. And as I said, folks, we are funded by you, supporting our sponsors. We're funded by you buying the books and videos. And we're having an incredible effect. Nobody's got a bigger bang for the buck in the media anywhere. I mean, for the amount of money I invest in this situation, for what we put into things, for what we do. I mean, it goes back to 11 years ago. I had $10,000 in the bank, and I took all of it and bought a $6,000 computer and a $4,000 camera when I was living in a apartment with giant cockroaches running around in it. And, you know, by then I was already on more than 15 radio stations, had a website, but I didn't even really have money to hire somebody to package the books and videos. I was doing the webmastering with my girlfriend, now my wife. It was just two of us. And I did everything I could to increase the quality of our productions, to do more. And I've always had that same mindset and system, to take the profits from the operation and put it back in. And that's why so many other people in the alternative media have not been successful. They take profits and they spend them. We take over 90% of the money that comes in here and put it right back into this operation. And I took a big gamble 2 years ago, decided to move to this office. A year ago, I took a big gamble, leased the big space next door, and it held up by the city for 6 months. We just completed it in the last month. Now I've got to furnish it, put the equipment in. I've got to do it all. And we cannot do it. We're probably talking about to buy low-end studio equipment and cameras and computers and furniture and everything, a $300,000 to $400,000 investment. And to hire 2 or 3 people to skeleton crew it, we're talking about another $100,000, $150,000 to hire qualified people. Now, we don't have that capital right now to do that, unless I take our emergency reserves in case we get litigated against. We've got to be able to stand up for ourselves in case you know, the feds set us up and raid us. You know, all sorts of things. I have an emergency backup where we could operate for 6 months if the economy totally shut down. I've got emergency backup for 6 months. It takes a lot of money to run this place. Well over $100,000 a month. I've got emergency backup money, but I don't want to spend that emergency backup funds on the new operation and gamble. So I'm just going to tell you, we need your support. Infowars.com. And a lot of people said, well, you didn't do a money bomb this year. Well, you're 4 or 5 months past your, the anniversary of it. That was listeners' ideas. In fact, 2.5 years ago, the first money bomb, we've done 2, was started by other folks, not even us. And at first I didn't promote it because I didn't really know them or what was going on. And people said, well, hey, it's picking up steam, do it. And it was that money that helped us 2 years ago make the decision to move into these bigger and better studios and look at what we've done. Look at the expansion. Look at the tripling of the radio audience, the news websites, the people we're reaching, hundreds of millions watching the films for free every year online. I mean, this is massive, what's happening. But in the next few days, I will announce the October date of the 2010 Money Bomb. And so we're building that site, getting it all ready. I've got to and Aaron are going out of town to interview folks for the film I'm working on. Limited personnel, so I can't shoot the tour yet. But as soon as they get back, I'm going to shoot the tour of the entire facility, the old facility, the new facility, and show you literally the ticket items we need to put into there to go to the next level. So we are engaging the globalist. I mean, this operation is like a Star Destroyer in the fight against the New World Order. And we've got a gutted Star Destroyer that we've built, but we've got to man it. We've got to put the equipment in it. And it'll be a skeleton crew, 3 or 4 people at the helm of it. But it hopefully and ladies and gentlemen, I've been working for a year on launching a top-rate social network that can take hundreds of thousands of members or even millions and not crash. Cost override.